What's up guys, it's River Rat Productions, and today I'm going to be doing a mystery tackle box elite unboxing. And I know I haven't posted here in a few weeks. I've been super busy with some stuff going on in my life. I will be posting more now. I'll probably cut it back though to 2 times a week, just because I'm having to study for these certifications. But other than that, I should have a pretty set schedule. I'm trying to decide what days I want to post. And I also got my second GoPro, so the kayak fishing videos should go pretty good. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram. I'll have it linked down below. And also make sure you smash that subscribe button so you guys stay tuned for future videos. And let's get into it, guys. Also, sorry for not posting this sooner. The post office lost my mystery tackle box in the mail, so I had to contact Mystery Tackle Box and they sent me a new one. So now we can finally unbox this and let's see what we get inside. Ooh, this already looks awesome, guys. I'm just gonna grab the first thing that I see that catches my eye. So we got this popper right here, and this is called a Chugger, and it is made by Lake Lunkers. I've actually never heard of this company before. It looks like it would do really well. It has honestly some pretty good sound to it, if you guys can hear that. I love that little rattle it has. So I definitely feel like this could work good, especially for smallmouth. You can really use it on any fish, but preferably I'll use it on smallmouth. There it is for you guys. It's a pretty nice little lure. I love the colors on it. It looks super realistic, and it also has this underneath here. It looks like where it's cut out. I don't know if you guys can see that. So I definitely think this will work pretty well. So I guess we'll have to see. We'll definitely be using this on one of our floats. I'm already planning to do some floats in some different areas. Let's see about this one. So this is called the Justice Jig. I've actually never heard of this bait company before. They send you a trailer too with it. A rat L chunk is what it's called. That's what this little saw plastic is right here, and it looks like it has a rattle in it. Oh, that's pretty awesome. I've actually never heard of this company before, so I'll definitely give it a shot. I do like the skirt and how it's made. It looks like it has a pretty good weed guard on it too. I'm not really too sure on what that is right there, that little metal piece, but I definitely think it'll work. This is a 1/2 ounce size, and it is called the Okie Raw. Oh, I actually know what that metal piece is. That is actually the rattle that you put into the soft plastic at the end. Has a little diagram on the back here. So that's what that is. That's the little rattle. So that's what we were hearing there. I'm kind of surprised it didn't come already pre-rigged in it, but that's okay. Some people might decide not to put it in it, so I definitely think that will work really well. So we got the Swimbait here. Swimbait is pretty nice. It's pretty big. I'd say it's probably at least 8 inches, I would say. It's a pretty decent sized one. It has a place where you can put a treble hook right here, and it also has the hook up here. And this is made by Live Target, and it looks pretty awesome, honestly. I love the tail on it. The tail looks really nice. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but I definitely feel like this color will work, especially mimicking shad, because we have a lot of shad around here, so this will be perfect. Maybe we can use this and try to get a big bite. So if you guys would want to see that, let me know down below, and I'll definitely go out and try to throw this. Because honestly, I really love throwing swim baits. I haven't thrown them too much recently, but these I feel like will definitely do pretty good. Then right here, we got us a Troll Hunter 60, and it's by 13 Fishing. I don't know the depth on it. It's actually a floating one. It's a 1/2 ounce, and it goes down to 8 feet. It honestly looks like it's pretty good, honestly. I love the paint on it. The paint looks super realistic, if you guys can see that right there. So I definitely feel like this could work pretty well, especially whenever bass are deeper. Also, I like how it says on the bill how deep it goes. So that's nice whenever you have a bunch of crankbaits in the box, so you know what depth it goes to. So that will definitely be useful. I'll definitely probably be throwing this. It looks like it has some pretty good hooks on it too, so I definitely feel like this will work pretty well. Also, I love the paint job. I know I mentioned that earlier, but that paint is really awesome. It looks like the bill's pretty good quality too. here's us another crankbait, and this is a Reaction Strike Ranger. I've actually never seen these before. It dives 2 to 4 feet, and the color on it is a green shad. I definitely think this is the perfect smallmouth lure right here. It's like that perfect profile, and it honestly, it looks super realistic too. I love this paint job on it. Looks like the hooks are pretty stout too. I wish it would say somewhere on the lure how deep it exactly goes. I always love having that, so I'll probably just mark it with a marker underneath it on its belly here. So definitely will be throwing that here pretty soon. And here's some live target ghost tail minnows. I've actually never seen these before either. This is called a silver brown color. And honestly, I really don't use these too much, but I'll definitely give it a shot. I definitely feel like that could mimic a lot of bait fish around here. So, only one way to find out, and that's by throwing it. There's 3 in this pack, it looks like, and they're 5 inches long. Their tails are like half the size of the lure there. Probably can't really see it too well on the camera there, but it starts like right here near my finger, and it goes to right about here. So it's pretty much like half the lure. And I definitely feel like this could get bit. I would just have to figure out which situation I would throw this in, especially if there's a lot of minnows. I feel like this would definitely do pretty well. And then we got some Spearpoint performance hooks, and these are the EWG, and it's a 3/0 size, and there's 2 in this pack. This is actually kind of a weird hook. I've actually never really seen a hook like this. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but they have this weird bend right here in the middle. And honestly, it could work pretty well. It would probably definitely affect the hook sets, and they look pretty sharp, honestly. We'll definitely have to try these, because I've never seen any hooks that are bent like that. So it's always good to try new hooks. We also got some Westin soft plastics here. I have started to love Westin. I really never heard of it before until I started getting Mr. Tackle boxes, but I've never got some of their soft plastics before, and those look awesome. I don't know what color they are. They're called the Creek Raw is the name of it, and you can rig it up with a Texas rig or a Carolina rig hook, or you can put it on a jig head. But I definitely feel like those would work pretty good. It's kind of like a June bug color, and they are 3 3/8 long, and they're scented also. So yeah, actually, here's the color right here. I was right. It is a June bug color. You guys probably can't see it because it's actually super small, but definitely I will be using these. Like I said earlier, I really like using Westin baits because I really haven't used them too much before. So I'll definitely be giving this a shot because I feel like this is perfect for smallmouth, especially whenever they're feeding on craws. I definitely feel like that'll work pretty well. And the last thing in our box here are these worms, and they're called Cabin Creek Bait Company. It doesn't say the color on it, unfortunately. I'll probably say it on the little card at the end, but it looks like it's kind of like a green pumpkin color, if you guys can see that. I feel like these would definitely do good on like a drop shot or like a shaky head. These would excel. So I'll definitely be using these. I've got more into shaky heads recently, so I've been using them a lot more. And honestly, I feel like this would work really, really well for some smallmouth. It's like kind of like the perfect size for them, and I definitely feel like they would eat this up. And it looks like they're scented too, because it looks like there's some type of liquid in here. So we'll definitely give these a shot, and let's see what else is in the box. We got the Dibble here, and if you've been watching these videos before, you know I really love the Dibble. In this it says the best pond baits, fish tacos, so like recipes. Let's see what else is in here. Some walleye jigs you need to be throwing, fillet of fish in 5 simple steps, gliding versus zigzagging for inshore topwater, and watching the weather, and 7 ways anglers can make a difference. So honestly, this is pretty cool. I always love getting these. I always read them. And honestly, they always have like something interesting in them, kind of like that fish taco recipe or how to fillet a fish. It's just stuff that you need to know if you've been fishing like not too long, but you want to learn how to do it. This is definitely the book for you guys. And we also got something here talking about the Guggen rods. Personally, I don't have any, but I've heard pretty good things about the gold one specifically. Also, we got this cool little sticker here. I always love getting these stickers. I always put them on my tackle box. I definitely like this one. This is probably one of the coolest stickers I've actually seen that I've got out of a mystery tackle box. I don't know why I like it so much. It just looks pretty cool, honestly. And now we're going to see how much these baits are worth and if it was worth it or not to buy this mystery tackle box. So the first thing is the live target roach swim bait. And that was this really nice swim bait we got. I'm super excited about this because I've lost a bunch of my swim baits due to trees. And I feel like this would definitely produce a big fish. So we're definitely going to be throwing that here pretty soon. Also, this live target roach swim bait, it is $14.49. So not too expensive. But honestly, it looks like it's pretty good quality, so I'll definitely be using this in the near future. And the next thing is the live target skip shad, and that's these, and those are those minnows. So I've never actually seen these before, but I definitely feel like they would work, especially in waters where there's a lot of minnows. I definitely feel like this would produce a pretty nice bite. I love the tail on it, honestly, and the colors. That color really works well for me. So I'll definitely be using that. And the next thing is the 13 Fishing Troll Hunter. And this is $6.99. And also that last one that I got was $9.99. So honestly, I do love this paint job though. Also love how it says the diving depth of it on the bill. And honestly, it looks like it would produce some fish, especially when fish are deeper, especially this time of year, whenever the water's super hot and they want to go deeper to get cooler. And the next thing is the Reaction Strike Ranger, and this one is $6.99. And honestly, I feel like I'm going to be using this a lot, especially for smallmouth, because it has a really small profile, but I bet it would produce some pretty good fish. It also looks like it has some pretty good sharp hooks on it. I will definitely be writing the diving depth on the bottom of it here. And that was $6.99. And the next one is the Lake Lockers Chugger, and it is also $6.99. And it's that topwater popper. So I'll definitely be using this in the future, especially whenever I go on like early morning floats or like really late in the evening. I'll definitely be using this because I definitely feel like it can produce some pretty nice bites, and it looks like it has a pretty unique little profile to it, especially with those slits in it. And it also has slits right there in the mouth. I don't think you guys can see that. So I definitely feel like that'll work pretty well. And the next one is the Westin Creek Raw, and that's that June bug color. And honestly, I'm pretty stoked about getting these. I haven't really been Texas rigging too much recently, but I definitely feel like these would work really well for smallmouth, especially in the rivers where I fish, just because they love feeding on craws. So this will definitely be nice to have, and especially that June bug color. That June bug color is deadly. And then we got the Cabin Creek Bait Express Worms. It's like a green pumpkin color. It doesn't say the color on it, but I'm pretty sure it's green pumpkin. It also has some purple flakes in it. So I feel like these would do good, especially on the drop shot or a shaky head. I feel like these would definitely excel. And I'll probably definitely be using these for smallmouth because it looks like there's quite a few in this pack. It looks like there's at least 10? Yeah, maybe 12. But yeah, definitely excited to get these. And then I got the Heart Tackle Jig and Chunk, which is $5.25. And I love this because of the rattle, and it already comes with the plastic to pair with it. So I definitely feel like this will be doing pretty good. And this is $5.25, and the last one was $5.49. Sorry, forgot to mention it. And also, the last thing that we got was these Spearpoint performance hooks, and they're $1.80. And like I said, I've really never seen too many hooks like that have that weird bend in it. If my camera would focus in. You can kind of see the bend in the hook right there, kind of like right there near my pinky. I've never really seen any hooks like this, but I definitely feel like they would work pretty well. And I feel like the hookup ratio would definitely probably be improved by it just because of the bend on it. It's kind of like a circle hook. Circle hooks are really, really good, especially whenever you want to keep a fish pinned. Honestly, I think this box is worth it. I love getting my mystery tackle box every month just so I can try new lures that I've never really seen before, because honestly, I've never really seen any of these lures before. I've heard of like 3 of the companies, and honestly, I love getting it. Like, it's one of my favorite things. So if you guys haven't already, I'll post a link down below so you guys can pick up your own, and you can be the judge if you think it's worth it or not. But in my opinion, I definitely do think it's worth it. If you haven't already, please follow me on Instagram. I'll have it linked down below, and with the link where you can pick up your own mystery tackle box so you can be the judge if you think it's worth it or not. Because personally, I love getting it. And also, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, I will be posting twice a week from now on. I don't know if I'm going to have like a set date or what, but I will probably decide in the next week or two. But I definitely feel like I can produce some more quality content for you guys so you guys can enjoy it more. Because honestly, like 3 times a week, it's kind of rough to edit it and everything and like get the content. So I feel like I could definitely filter out some of the videos that you guys don't really enjoy, and probably like more kayaking videos. And also, we took out the John boat here, so we'll probably be uploading that video in the near future. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you smash the subscribe button. But anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next time. See ya.